Hi, good afternoon in UK and welcome back to my channel. Mrs. Always Right is on today on live, and happy Sunday to my lovely viewers. So today is going to be a very important day, which I will have to come here and talk about what is getting back, getting control of your life and your confidence and your voice, because there's so many reasons I'm here to discuss about that. Sometimes in life we are being muted, we are being told to be silenced, we are being told if we speak out or we say something, there's always a threat behind that. Some people decide not to speak out because of fear, because they don't want people to hurt them, or they don't want to lose relationship, they don't want to lose their family members, they just want to keep on pretending to be happy when there's no point, because it's all going to keep the same way. Bottling in so many things in your life can affect you mentally, physically, psychologically, and emotionally. So if you keep on in that situation, you won't move forward in life. You won't have confidence even to go out of your house. You'll be so scared. So based on my own life situation, what I passed through in that country, Nigeria. So I still have to come out and let everybody understand this life, that the more you take in so many stress, so many pressures, so many something from your people they call family, it can affect you on your future life. It can have psychologically effect, knock-on effect on your life, and you just keep living in such a situation. So the basic information today is you have to get this point right. When you are faced with situation, assess that problem first. Look at, is that your own fault or they just make it up for you to suffer? Then for me, the first option was to talk to God, and then He's going to give you direction. He's going to give you opinion. He's going to help you with the whole situation. So I saw everything that was leveled against me was out of jealousy, out of grievances, because they cannot reach my goal. They know my future. They know what God has promised me in my life. So they started that kind of something. So I decided to, first of all, ignore them, because the more I face them or talk to them about it, the worse the situation became. So I quietly do it in my own way, but I did not let them take control of my life. I make choice. I have capacity that time to decide what is good for me and what is not good for me, what is the safe way to do things for my life. So I decided to fight back. Fighting back doesn't mean that physically fighting back, but trying to avoid anybody that can bring me down, can hurt me. I get rid of them by just moving away and facing my future. So I did not let their word, everything they say against me, affect me. I was like, it goes into this side of the years and out of that year. But my life was just to live to please myself, not to please anybody. So I keep on pursuing my dream, my goals, no matter how much they want to tear me down. They'll be calling me names. I know they've got so many names they call me, but only name they couldn't call me was the name that my name that God destined for me. That was my name. They never call me that name. They only call me what they want to call me. So I did not take that as a problem. So I decided to ignore and face my life, take control of my life, and do everything that I can to survive without them, because I did not, if I was dependent or depending on them, I would be still in that situation. So I just fight back, get involved, do my business, work hard, determine, and face whatever I have to face. I did not go around to help, for people to help me, because the more you go for help, the people that you go for help, they will be the same people that will drag you down as well and join with the people that was already there. Because as I noticed, some people are ready to pinpoint all your problems and write it down. Their pen is quite very good to write things down. Write it down and have your own big book to keep record of your problems and your sin. And when it comes to their own problem, their pen automatically will not write. So they are like that. They prefer to bash you down, call you names. And so at a certain time in my life, I was left with zero, nothing for me to live on. I was so scared. Even my shadow, everything frightens me, because I was being tormented, abused, and everything went into that. But the only thing I was holding on to was my faith and my belief that whatever is happening to me today, in future, everything will be all right. So I carry on going. I did not look back, because the worst thing is for you, if you are going forward, if there's that light in that tunnel and you are facing it, and you're running away from the back, the past, do not look back. Just keep going. Just keep going. If you keep going, that is you still in that challenge, you are winning. Do not look backward and say, oh, trying to respond, because they only throw stones up this in the tree or something to get some good fruits. So you can't see all the dogs only back on things that you understand. So you don't have to respond to any criticism in this world, because when you keep responding to it, it becomes a problem. So I'm asking everybody, speak out today when you are in a situation. Look at the situation. If it's worth it, if it's not worth it, just ignore it. But if it's worth it and people challenging you like that, you have to stand up for your right. Do not let anybody to bring you down, because nobody can bring you down. It's only God. God is the author and the creator of our destiny. And there's no man, there's no woman, there's no uncle, there's no sister, there's no siblings in this world. Because I've seen so many people, they die in silence because they cannot, they have been, you understand, like they clinch into, they depend on a lot of people's, maybe money, things like that. But once you are strong by yourself and financially, not that everybody should be making money, but sometimes you just have to step out and do a job, do something in this world, so that if something happens, you can support yourself. You cannot, because of money, people are killing you, people want to cut your neck off because you don't have any leg to stand on. You depend on them, and at the end of it, they will take that as an advantage and do something harmful to you. So learn how to be independent. Learn how to have that self-control. When you are doing something, do it with all your mind and all your heart and be hardworking. Do not let anybody put you down because you are leaning on them, you are supporting. So there's a lot of things people should be doing, like young women, young girls. There's so many things in this world. You can just learn a trade. Even though you cannot afford to go to school, you can learn something to do. Because I have been in a situation, there's nothing I did not do. I was just like jack of all trade and just doing everything. I remember 17 years old, I was doing something in the factory, like going to factory selling crayfish, which is very, these things, if you know African crayfish, they dry it and it's so horrible, they smell. Other young women, they would not like to do it. They were just ignoring it and doing whatever they want. I did that. I did that because I didn't want to sit down for people to feed me, and use that money to even take care of my siblings. 17 years old then. And then I joined all this, do hairdressing. Not that I was qualified, but I have to go and help other people who were qualified, help them in their salon and learn the skill. Instead of me to pay money, but I use my own way of helping. Go to them, fetch water, clean up for them in their salon, and also take that chance to learn how to do hair, which has given me much dependence in my life, because in that situation I was learning my trade and I was also helping them. So at the time in this life, when that woman I was helping in her salon wants to go, she called me, do you want to take over this business? I'm moving to Lagos. Then I was in Calabar, Cross River State. I said yes. She handed the salon for me. I only pay a bit of money and I become a dresser, the owner of a salon, and it goes on like that. So there was nothing I did not try. Boutique, I did not wait for people. So that was when there was a lot of problems, I'll have something to rely on. I didn't go back to those people who were bullying me to beg for money for food, because that is when they would have got me into trouble. But I just let it go. Instead, I used my own money to help them. So imagine helping people who were firing you is another punishment for them. They did not have any hope. So my own situation was like, I did not let them bully me. I was strong. Even when I was unwell, like, you know, when you're not well in your life, something happens to you, you were ill, something like, so they tried as well, thinking that I'm going to fall for their trap, but I was still clinging on to God. So God gave me good health and I was happy. So in this world, don't ever let anybody control your life. I remember one day they come to me and they were just calling me names, something that is not, I didn't even deserve something. My uncle came and said, look at me from head to toe, I'm not good enough, and blah 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 blah. And I told him, as you said it, it's an opposite, because you know I am good. The way God created me, I'm all right. There's nothing, and I just canceled that thing. And today, I'm not going to let what he said affect me, because I am good enough for myself. God created me the way I am. He called me and condemned me. I was not rich like my sibling. I was not educated. I was, all the things that was said against me, God turned it around today. Why? Because he knew my future was bright. But there's always people that are trying to bring you down. So do not ever accept it. Get up every day. Be positive. Say, this life, I am good. I'm good enough. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then you see how your life will change. Do not dwell on anybody's opinion over your life. Be confident and rock it the way I am. So today, I'm doing my African attire today. So I remember, I still have to relate it to my past. When I was being, how will I say, that woman, that was like a mom to me. She was a mom. She came one day and said, how could you, in this world, you don't deserve to be beautiful, you're not rich, you are not this. Even the handbag I was holding and a pair of shoes, she dragged it off me, that she want me to be like this, like that, like that. I said, no, you can never change where I am, because she said I'm supposed to be so low. She doesn't like to see me glamorous. So, and I said, okay, I will never accept it. Today, in this world, if I tell you how many pairs of handbags I've got, how many pairs of shoes, I don't take it as a pride, because I know that has been my inspiration to be glamorous. I used to run a boutique. When I dress and make my clothes, people ask me, where do you get it from? And they come and do it, but patronize me. So it's been my inspiration to be like this. So thank you for watching and listening to my life, and please join in, please. So I'm going to have a bit of dance, but my dance will not have any music, because I can't really play any of this music now online, because they're going to ask me about copyright. So I'm just going to do dancing with that music. So I'm going to start. So look at my style, the back of it. So I always dance for joy, because I've told you about the secret about my dancing. It's always very inspiring, because it makes me happy and it gives God all the glory. So join in the dance. So I'm just going to end this video with my happy dance, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and be happy. And look at my bare hand sleeve dress. So this dress I bought it from Amazon. So it's from Africa. It's African something print. So it's quite very nice and comfortable to wear. They call it bodycon. They can just, anybody, you can give you a bit of, if you are too, you understand, for plus size people, you can give you a bit of. Thank you everybody, thank you, bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.